Well, you watch this guy swing a bat. That's a swing that Hank Aaron would be proud of. Why? He hit 48 home runs, and I want you to pay attention to how flat this swing is through the zone. These are line drives getting out of the ballpark. This guy is not just a power hitter. He's a great hitter with power. So when I see this swing, Vlad, I see your barrel. Watch how flat it stays through the zone for a long time. Look at that. Explain to me what you want to accomplish with your barrel, your bat.
I mean, I just try to always, this is the play, right? And I try to, my back foot stay in the line with the home plate.
That's your setup.
My setup. So I just try to stay in balance, and my hands and my front foot stay like everything is the same.
Real simple.
Real simple, yeah.
And you repeat that, yeah.
Real simple. Just stay, be on time with my hands and my front foot.
And then bam!
And then.
So real quick, we were talking about launch angle. You don't do that. So what are you're thinking line drives. Are you thinking get on top of the ball? You stand through the ball? What do you think?
I just try to hit the ball to the middle and line drive. I don't try to hit a ground ball or fly ball. I just try to hit it hard and line drive.
And why not? Because we've heard so much of that over the last 5 years that that's what players are trying to do. Why doesn't he try to do it?
¿Por qué no quieres hacer eso? Porque quieres estar aquí, line drive, y no en el piso y no en el cielo.
Yeah, ¿por qué?
I think that the key for me is hit a line drive. I tried that last year, hit a long angle and all that, and I don't like it.
Didn't work.
No. So I just tried to hit a line drive and
no bueno.
No bueno.
That's good.
One more from me. Last year, coming into this year, did a great job to get in great shape, and you had a phenomenal year. What made you make that decision to change your lifestyle?
We got to translate all that.
Esa decisión para mantener tu cuerpo para la temporada entera. ¿Por qué eso fue importante para ti y qué hiciste o aprendiste para mantener ese cuerpo la temporada entera?
Yo creo que fue confiar en los coaches, confiar en mi coach y trabajar fuerte la temporada muerta, tratar de llegar a un buen plan de comida, que es lo primordial, y yo creo que confiar en mi coach y trabajar duro en la temporada completa.
That was the thing that he was talking about at the beginning, being able to start his program in the off season before he even got to spring training, and listening to the coaches and listening to his team of people down in the Dominican. Obviously, the food had to change. We all know that. We can all relate to that. Probably not as many rice and beans, right? Our Latin people, that's what we do. But to have faith in the coaches, have faith in the trainers, and to be able to continue that throughout the regular season as well. And he also was sharing with me earlier, guys, that at the end of the season in September and October, he no longer took batting practice on the field. He wanted to just keep batting practice in the cage. ¿Por qué hiciste eso?
Bueno, yo creo que en mi primer año jugando una temporada de 162 juegos, yo creo que nada más fallé un solo juego y ya sentía que mi cuerpo se estaba agotando y busqué una solución. Hablé con el manager, con mi hitting coach, y dije que no iba a coger más, solo paraba rolling, pero bateaba en el cage.
Okay, so he's talking with the coaches again. He could tell that his body, at that length of a season, the first time he's ever had that full season, the body started to tire. So he had conversations with the coaches, and they figured, listen, the batting cage is all you need. The way that he hits, he doesn't even have to probably do that.
What a year. No. What a year.
I think the takeaway at the end of the day is how simple his approach is. What he was talking about, he just lines himself up properly, gets himself in the right position, a little toe tap, keeps his hands here, boom, that's it. Real simple approach.